Number 4, a figure is graphed on the coordinate grid as shown. Figure is going to be rotated 180 degrees clockwise with the origin as the center of the rotation to create a new figure. Which rule is describing this transformation? So I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, just because I want to show something about how that's going to rotate. So if you're rotating this point, each point around the origin in a clockwise way, 180 degrees, we have to kind of visualize this whole figure moving. So it's going to move around, so that point that was at 1, -2, excuse me, I plotted at the wrong point, should be at -1, 2 when it comes around. So thinking about how that works as it comes around here, that's going to get my other point to -1, 3. And the point that is at -2, -2 will be at 2, 2. And the point that is at -2, -6, it looks like, is going to be at 2, 6. And finally that -1, -6 will be at 1, 6. So let's figure out what this is looking like, and then I want to show you something else. Okay, there's the rotation that's happened. So what I want you to notice is if I connect the point that was the original one here to its rotated one, that connection should be going through the origin, and it should look like 180 degrees, meaning like half a circle or a linear look to it. But it has to go through the origin. That's the key here. Okay, so I'm going to do that with the 2, what is that, 2, 2 point with its counterpart. Again, should go right through the origin. I'm going to do the same thing with point down here. -2, -6 is now 2, 6. Again, that should go right through the origin, making that nice straight line. And you could do that with all of the points, and that will help you kind of visualize how that's going to be. So let's zoom back out here. So the answer choices that we have are -x, -y, x, -y, -y, -x, and -xy. So again, let's remember how those points went. We had the point, I know we had the point -2, -2 that went to 2, 2. Let's pick another point. The -2, -6, and that one went to 2, 6. Let's pick one more. -1, 2. -1, 2 went to 1, 2. -1, 2. Oh, excuse me, it should be -1, -2. Sorry about me. No, let's undo that one. The point that I'm looking for was 1, -2. Sorry. I got mixed up on the black figure that we were looking at. So the point we had originally was 1, -2, and it became -1, 2. So what has happened here is it's changed the sign on the x, and it's changed the sign on the y for each of these coordinates. And so I'm going to pick F.